Callaway ERC golf ball. Expensive round circles. Let's talk about them. I love the Chrome Soft. I think it's a great ball. I think it's a high performance ball, not only for your tour players, but actually also for your average mid handicapper. And then I saw these come out, and first of all, when I first saw the packet, I was delighted. I thought, how has nobody thought of this before? How has no other manufacturer come up with this idea of putting alignment lines? Because it's not a new thing. People have been doing this for ages, drawing lines on their golf ball with their soft spike alignment tool that costs about £12, for example, lining their ball up. I do it now, which I never used to, and it made a huge difference to my putting. How has no manufacturer before come up with this idea? It's like one of those inventions where you see it and you're like, how did I not come up with that? And it makes millions. So initially when I saw this ball, I was so excited at the thought of beginner golfers having the concept of lining the ball up, then going standing over it and seeing the difference, because that's one of my biggest faults. I'm very much left eye dominant. I think everything points out to the left hand side when I stand over the ball, so I always pull my putts towards the hole. Until I started lining up the golf ball correctly, I started hitting the ball a lot better, my putting went through the roof. This is the problem I find with this golf ball. They say they've designed a longer, more spinnier ball, which is basically on every packet on any golf ball out there. Longer distance, more control, softer feel. Every packet or any golf balls will say that. None of them will say doesn't go anywhere but spins a lot, or hardly spins but goes a mile. None of them say that. So this ball is designed exactly the same as a Chrome Soft. People might say that they can tell the difference between this and a Chrome Soft, but they are lying, purely because it's going to give you the same sound, the same feel. The compression of the ball is exactly the same. The hexagonal dimples on the ball are pretty much similar. So without the lines, you pretty much wouldn't be able to tell the difference between these two balls. This is the problem, because I love the Chrome Soft, so surely I should love this ball. They're missing the market. I find this ball so ironic, it's funny. People that use the Chrome Soft are typically going to be more of your scratch golfer. They're going to be guys that have played for years. They know what they like, they know what they don't like. And predominantly, if you're a good player, you would know whether you like lining up your ball with a marker and your Sharpie, or if you just like using your iron, standing over it and getting a bit of a feel for it. Why have they put this alignment system on a ball that's going to be £35 a dozen? Because the guys that would use this already, i.e. using the Sharpie, are not going to buy into this ball, because they'll just go back to marking and lining up their balls as they normally would. And for your beginner golfer that doesn't understand how important lining their ball up might be for them, for example, just getting over the concept of lining up parallel to the target and what it would do for their game, but they'll see a dozen balls or sleeve of balls, for example, for £12 or £10, and they won't buy it. Why is this alignment tool not on a Supersoft? Now don't get me wrong, I imagine there's some production costs that they've had to build a machine so that the lines can go on top of a golf ball, but why is this not available for every golf ball in Callaway's range? And this is why I feel they've let themselves down, and potentially a lot of market share this year, because if they would have put this on the Supersoft, this is the ball I would be pushing as a professional to every beginner golfer that I would teach. I'd be like, forget what you're using at the moment, forget your True Soft, or forget your Strixon Soft Feel. This is what you need. It's gonna feel good, sound good, and I'm a big fan of the Supersoft, especially for a beginner golfer. And not only that, it's got this alignment system already preset on it. It means that for your putts, you know you're gonna be aiming it. Even on the tee, you can potentially aim it down the middle of the fairway, so you know you can line up parallel to that golf ball. And that is why I feel like the invention itself is so ingenious, yet they've missed the mark completely with this golf ball, because I'm not going to say to my beginner lesson that's just been hand-me-down clubs, come to have a few beginner sessions or group lessons to then spend 35 to 40 pounds on a dozen set of golf balls. All I'm going to say is go and buy this alignment tool, and I'll show you how to mark up your golf balls correctly. And when I saw the new range of the Callaway Supersofts, and don't get me wrong, the Supersoft's a great ball, but all they did this year is bring out 3 different colours. They brought out these green, red and orange Supersoft, which is great for juniors, fun, whatever. But realistically, they should have taken that money and just put some circles on it like this, because initially when I first saw this ball, I thought it was going to be a great addition to any professional shop and any beginner. But when I saw that it was going to be the same market as the Chrome Soft, I was a bit disappointed, to say the least. Anyway, there are my thoughts on this new Callaway ERC golf ball. By all means, give it a try if you don't align your balls up at the moment, but equally you can go and buy just a normal ball align for 6-10 quid, get a Sharpie, and then you can align any ball on the market out there at the moment, and it will do exactly the same thing. Guys, thank you ever so much for watching. As always, please subscribe, leave this video a like, and I'll catch you guys later.